Computers are becoming very powerful. Artificial intelligence is no longer confined to the laboratory, but instead has become integrated into every aspect of our lives. We rely on AI to help us make decisions as simple as what movie to watch or what route is best to avoid traffic. But AI is not only used in entertainment and navigation. It is now being used to make more complex, high-stakes decisions. AI now determines who is able to get a loan, a job, or even health insurance. Social media algorithms determine what news we see. Our savings are held in financial markets dominated by algorithmic trading. And we will soon share the roads with self-driving cars. This rapid growth of AI has outpaced our ability to understand the consequences of their behavior. This lack of understanding has opened the door to unexpected biases and unethical behaviors. For example, a pricing algorithm might cause an online store to charge you a higher price than your friend for the exact same product for a variety of unclear reasons. But AI today are often extremely hard to understand due to their complexity, and, to make matters worse, companies refuse to share their AI in order to protect their intellectual property and corporate interests. So how do we understand these AI? We take a lesson from the history book on the science of animal behavior. In the 1930s, scientists started putting mice in the closed environment of a box to study how they responded to temperature by only looking at the inputs, called stimuli, and the output behavior. The box became a critical tool that allowed for the controlled study of animal behavior. We now want to do the same for algorithms. Introducing TuringBox, the controlled environment for the study of AI. TuringBox allows us to alter AI's inputs and observe their outputs in a replicable way. It is a two-sided digital market that enables the behavioral study of AI and the production of new transparent algorithms. But who wants to study AI, and where can we find them? With TuringBox, contributors can upload AI to be easily benchmarked against others on the site. This allows anyone, not just computer scientists, to study AI.
Now we will demonstrate the TuringBox in action. In this case study, we will be exploring how different sentiment classifiers behave for different natural language corpora. Here, I have 3 corpora to choose from: movie reviews from the website Rotten Tomatoes, product reviews from Amazon.com, and tweets from Twitter. There is also the option to upload my own dataset below. By clicking on the icons, I can find out more information about each corpora, like how many data points exist in the set, or when the data was collected. Then I drag the data set of interest into the stimulus box. I'm interested in data from Rotten Tomatoes, so I'll drag that one. Now my main goal when using TuringBox is to compare how different algorithms behave. Here, I have 2 off-the-shelf sentiment classifiers to explore, one from Microsoft and one from Google. As with the stimulus category, there is also an option to upload my own algorithm below and add it to my library. To connect the classifiers with the Rotten Tomatoes data set, I drag both algorithms into the box. There's Google, and now Microsoft. So, how do these algorithms compare? Let's take a look by examining the results. First, I can see each individual data point, as well as the original ground truth. For the Rotten Tomatoes data set, that means I can preview each movie review and see whether or not the review was originally labeled as having a positive sentiment, indicated by a value of 1, or negative sentiment, indicated by a value of 0. I can also see the sentiment values for both Microsoft and Google. Microsoft's sentiment classifier ranges from 0 to 1, and Google's sentiment classifier ranges from -1 to +1. If we want to see the highest or lowest scores for each classifier, I can sort the table by its column headers. While examining the individual data points might give me a good intuition about each classifier, what I'm really interested in are the summary statistics. If I click on the Summary tab, I can see that for this corpus, Google tends to classify sentiment much lower than Microsoft's. However, it does so with much higher accuracy. As you can see, TuringBox's ability to host datasets and algorithms, in conjunction with its intuitive interface, makes it easy for anyone to study the behavior of artificial intelligence.